Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. And today we're going to be talking about the best midfielders in FIFA 22. We're updating it and we're getting it going. Now you say, Nick, why is Fakir in the team? To haunt you guys, man. Just to get in your guys' heads if you didn't do this card that you missed out. You should have done Fakir. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, guys, hope everybody's doing well. Guys, I choked rank 1, man, on stream. I did not finish rank 1 today. I don't know what happened. I just lost 5 games. Let me know if you guys did well in Weekend League. Let me know if you guys got anything in your rewards. I did not get anything. Just to show you guys my rewards for the weekend, we've got our ever so reliable Team of the Week pack. And then we've got Ben White, Luis Alberto, and Iago Aspas. So we struck out another week. No Neymar for us this week. But yeah, guys, today we're going to be talking about, really, in my opinion, guys, like the best midfielders that you can get in this game. And we're kind of updating these as we go on, guys, because obviously, you know, as time goes on, there's different midfielders coming into the game. And yeah, so when we take a look at my club, I think the best way to start off is kind of looking at the club that I have right now and kind of talking through, you know, what players are good and why. So I've played 189 games with Kevin De Bruyne. I still think he's one of the top midfielders in the game. Right now, what's happening to De Bruyne is that he's lacking a little bit because he's losing pace against other cards that are starting to get upgraded and get better. So 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, high work rates, but he's starting to become like a slowly week on week not as good because the pace of the game is now speeding up. Players are getting better, and De Bruyne's card, well, it's not really getting upgraded. But I do recommend Kevin De Bruyne still. I think his passing is really good. I like the way he feels on the ball. I think he's very solid. And I think for the price, which currently is 57K, you guys can see I bought him like 3 weeks ago. He is very good for that price. Moving on. Verratti is amazing. I love this card. I think he's absolutely incredible. Verratti is one of the best, you know, holding midfielders in the game right now. And the reason why I say holding is because he's medium high. So because when somebody's medium high, you know, usually a medium high work rated player is somebody that, you know, is going to be really solid at kind of staying back and winning those tackles and winning the ball for you. I think Verratti really offers that, especially with the 4-star, 4-star. I think 4-star, 4-star and the dribbling combination he has makes it really nice. So this guy obviously expired as an SBC. You can no longer get this card. But yeah, I think Verratti is one of the best midfielders in the game. I think Bernardo Silva, you know, this is another SBC card. I think I had him in the attackers video. I also do like him in the midfield, and I think it's because he's high. I think he does really work well in kind of that box-to-box role. So Bernardo Silva is another SBC card. I don't want to spend too much time on the SBC cards. And to everybody who's watched this video that literally thought I was about to tell you that Paul Toes was the best midfielder, you guys are wrong. I played 10 games. This card is a cap. Marcos Llorente, for me, guys, is the best gold midfielder in FIFA 22. So if you're watching this video and you're like, Nick, you know, what midfielder should I try out? I would really recommend Marcos Llorente. He is definitely the most meta midfielder. I mean, the way that this guy can go in the ball, the way that he feels on the ball, and not to mention that, like, his finishing is also really crazy. So I do really like Marcos Llorente this FIFA. I would totally recommend him. I think he's got a couple really key stats that really kind of make him, you know, a little bit separate than the rest. I really like his agility. I like his stamina a lot. I think stamina is such a valuable stat for midfielders in FIFA, guys. Like, if you're using a center mid without stamina, it can be pretty brutal at times. So I would totally recommend Marcos Llorente. And Nkunku, you know, I think this card is really solid. He's got an inform on the market. I think for the Bundesliga and French teams, he's really good. Would I still prefer Llorente over this guy? I would. I think the biggest thing with Nkunku that I don't love is the medium. I think the medium just for me is something that turns me off of using this card. I just don't think he's that good for that purpose. But other than that, I mean, I think that, you know, he's a solid card. Definitely one of the better midfielders in the game, you know, that I've experienced and used. And I'm just going through my club. Guys, I hate to say this. I wouldn't put Fellaini in this video. I just don't really like Fellaini. I just don't. And then really quick, I'll go to attackers. And I think Fellaini for the price was good, but I don't like his interception range. I don't think his interceptions are that good. Obviously, we're going to talk about Conte. You know, this version of Conte was the SBC one. Gold Conte is probably the best gold, like, defensive mid in the game. Where I say that because Llorente was obviously more of an attacking one, whereas Conte is more of a defensive one. Gold Conte is definitely the best, you know, midfielder at the holding role, probably, that you can buy off the market that's a gold. So Flashback Conte would be, you know, a very similar gig, same type of player. You know, this version of Conte is obviously, you know, a little bit more, you know, a little bit better on the ball. But other than that, you know, we are going to talk about a couple icons today because I know you guys want to talk about the big boys. We will talk about a couple of the big boys today, and I've actually had my fair share of good experience with a lot of those guys. I would say like a top 3 center mid in the game is definitely Frankie De Jong. I've used him. He's very good in game. And this guy with 2 upgrades is going to be scary. So I think, you know, if Barca win out, I think if they lose to Bayern, but they beat Benfica, they get double upgrade. I could be wrong though. I know that, you know, Barca's still really alive to get one upgrade. So I think this De Jong with any more upgrades is going to be pretty crazy. 85 pace, 90 dribbling, 81 defending. Like, this card is incredible. I think he's really expensive. I will say that, guys. I think this De Jong is super expensive. Yeah, De Jong is 930k. So yeah, road to the finals just went up a lot. I actually just sold my Marquinhos at 850 because he rose so much. So these guys just went to the moon. 90 agility though, and you know, he is high medium, but man, he plays the role of a really a box to box and just such a secure center mid ever so well. So he is an incredible card in this game. You know, somebody that I want to mention, guys, that I actually used today, it's definitely going to be in this video, is Leon Goretzka. Goretzka, you know, and obviously when you guys see this video in a week or two, there's a chance that, you know, these guys are getting better cards and et cetera, et cetera. But man, Goretzka is special in this game. I didn't know he was this good. And when I was playing with him today, I mean, I could feel like his shooting was crazy. His passing was crazy. Dude, it's just wild card, man. 88 interceptions, 89 strength, 89 stamina, 88 ball control, 89 reactions, 85 dribbling, 86 shot power, 88 short passing. So this guy is pretty crazy. This guy is pretty crazy, and I would definitely recommend him. Any Bundesliga team, if you're not using Goretzka, you are doing it wrong. This guy is just a tank in the midfield. You know, really enjoyed him. I think in the icon selection of things, we're gonna talk about the daddy real quick. I mean, this guy's the daddy, all right? So anybody watching my video, okay, this is probably the best icon center mid in the game. Best center mid right now in the game, period, right? Now, obviously, I can't even get this card right now. I even have enough coins, but crazy card. Ruud Gullit is crazy. I played against him a couple of times because the guys in the Elite Division do have like these levels of cards, and so obviously I have to face against them, and it's brutal and it's really hard, but we do it anyways, and we try it out, and man, Gullit he is like it. And we're gonna talk about a couple other players that are not icons, but we're going to knock off a couple more of these guys first. Mateus would be another one. Mateus is an insane box-to-box mid, high work rates. One of actually the greatest midfielders ever in football. At least one of the most decorated. What a player, man, in real life. But he's got 92 interceptions, 91 aggression, 90 long passing. The shot power is 92. The acceleration is 90. Dives into tackles trait, long shot taker. So Mateus, I mean, he for the price is like, I think 2.3 mil. And no, guys, I don't have one on my transfer list at all. I'm not trying to flip one that I played with in my team. That's not why he's in this video. No way. No way would I ever manipulate the market. All right, Patrick Vieira, also a GOAT. All right, a GOAT. Now, he's actually dropping a lot in price, but also a GOAT, guys. 3.4 mil for Patrick Vieira. Medium-high work rates. 6'4", 87 acceleration, 84 sprint speed, 87 reactions, 87 ball control, 84 dribbling, 89 composure, 90 interceptions, 90 stand tackling. It is a crazy card. 89 strength. 90 stamina. So yes, guys, Patrick Vieira is pretty mad in this game, and he's probably the best EM. I mean, when I played against this guy, like, he has the most it factor out of anybody in any midfielder that I've really played against. His it factor in game is just incredible. It's like so scary to play against Patrick Vieira in FIFA. Philipp Lahm is another guy that is really good. I wanted to point him out because I always show love to him because he's like the German Conte. Really reminds me of that, kind of like how Verratti's the Italian Conte. Only difference with Lahm being is that his dribbling is better than Conte, and he's also high. So high means that he's sometimes a little bit better suited to go forward in the midfield rather than kind of play the DM role. I would say that about Philipp Lahm. I don't want to spend too much time kind of on every player today, guys. We got a lot of mids to talk about, so I want to keep him rolling. Kessie's another guy that I really like. I think Kessie's incredible in this game. He's about 150k. He's got almost all 80 plus stats. Again, another high. But I think with this high, you know, because I don't love his dribbling. I think Kessie, no matter what EA changes with the dribbling, always feels a little bit more stiff than what his stats say. So I don't really think that Kessie's a great, like, super going forward midfielder. I would still recommend him more as a defensive kind of back kind of midfielder. I wouldn't full send this guy. I don't think that's like super appropriate for what this card offers, but really good card for the price. I still think Barella, I still think Tonali are up there on the totem pole of good midfielders. I still think Barella, because he's got the 80 pace and he's got the high dribbling. I still think because of his dribbling in game, like, this card can get it done for you in the Serie A. So I would still put Barella in here, and I still think Tonali. I mean, I think Tonali lost a lot of hype because, Milan is not really going to get those upgrades. But I still think Tonali is really good for the price, guys. At 60,000 coins, 85 pace with the medium-high work rates. I think the 4-star weak foot still comes off really nice. So I still really rate Tonali. I would still recommend him to people watching my videos and people interested in a midfielder, maybe for cheap, right? And we're trying to give you guys all types of options in this video, about it's super expensive. One of the best midfielders, guys, in the game is actually, is there the car design in here for it? I don't see it. But it's actually Fofana's Player of the Month, guys. Fofana is a midfielder in the League One, and he is just incredible. A lot of the pros have this. That's Wesley Fofana. I don't know his first name. I think it starts with an S. Yes, it's Fofana. So Siko Fofana. He is crazy, man. I've been playing a lot of these like really sweaty FIFA players, and they have this guy, and he is almost impossible to pass. So he's been really, really, really good against me. He's still available actually as an SBC, guys. I think he's like 230k because fodder's up a lot, but this guy is an absolute pain to play against, man. Pain. So if you're considering it, I think he's about to run out. Definitely take a look at it. He's a very good DM / center mid. I really do like him. I think Fred is really good. I still like Fred. I think Fred's only issue in this game for me, like the way that he intercepts the ball isn't super ideal. I would like his kind of range of interception to be a little bit higher than it is, but yeah, Fred for me, guys, is still one of the best midfielders because of his versatility. And I think his acceleration kind of makes his pace a lot faster. On the cheaper spectrum of things, guys, I think Zakaria is like one of the best. I tried him out at right center mid, and I was in love with this card. I thought he was amazing. So, you know, it's kind of to all you guys who are looking for a little bit of a cheaper option. You know, this card was nothing short of incredible. I thoroughly enjoyed this card. I thought he was very, very good. And, you know, I think he gets written off a little bit because of the links. And then, you know, obviously the 3-star. But, yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this card. I thought he was very, very good in game. And I would totally recommend him, especially for people looking for more of that kind of like budget center mid. I really think that, you know, Zakaria is really good for that. I think for the guys that are looking for that cheaper center mid, you know, and then I think, you know, you've got your ever so reliable, like you got a couple icons that are always really good. Makalele is always really, really good at DM in game. He's got the low high, so he's always focused on defending for you. And then I also think you have Petit. I think Petit is a really, really good option. Right now, guys, these are my favorite midfielders. I don't want to be too gimme with, you know, throwing like random players in here. I want to make sure you guys watch this video and you know that these are the midfielders that I'm like certifying I think are amazing. I've probably missed a couple. I'm going to say that, but these are the ones that come off the top of my head that are like the ones that I would totally recommend to you guys. And yeah, thank you guys for watching another video. I appreciate all of you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.